I challenge thee to a duel! Actually, it's more of just a challenge. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, or welcome to our channel if you're new here. My name is Newt. I co-run this channel with my best friend Mushi, and as you saw from that interesting intro, today's video is going to be a challenge video. Just a quick snippet about Mushi and I. If you don't know, we are best friends of over 20 years. We live hundreds of miles away from each other, and we started this channel as a way to better keep up with each other in our everyday lives. In the past, we've mostly done vlog style videos focusing on artistic content and lifestyle type content, but we had the idea to start doing, actually I think it was originally Mushi's idea, to start doing challenge videos, which would feel more incorporated. We'd both be in the same video and we'd both be kind of contributing to the video. We also both run small Etsy shops where we sell our polymer clay art. You can find Mushi at MushisApothecary, where her creme de la creme are her peak pals, or as some people like to call them, hippers. I don't really know why we all decided to call them hippers. She's taken her own name for them and she calls them peak pals, which we'll insert a couple pictures here of the different types that she makes. I also have a small Etsy shop, and my Etsy shop is called CornerCreatures, and my creme de la creme are keycaps. And for years, pretty much ever since I've been making keycaps, I think even before I started making keycaps, I was like, Mushi, you should make keycaps. And then I ended up making keycaps myself. Keycaps are a little bit challenging in their own respect, just like anything that you make with polymer clay, but they are really rewarding once you're done with them. And then you have this adorable little keycap customized that you can put on your keyboard, and it's so cute. So anyways, I thought when Mushi brought up the idea of doing challenge videos, I was like, oh, what better way to start off the challenges than for me to challenge Mushi to make a keycap. So that is what Mushi will be doing in the rest of this video. She will be making this keycap. Specifically, I have challenged her to make a Brush Buddy keycap from the anime Witch Hat Atelier, which I think is also a manga. And not only to just construct the keycap, but to also list it on her Etsy for sale once she's done. And Mushi recently posted a video on her Instagram, MushisApothecary, of the Brush Buddy that she made. It's like a full-sized one, and he's super cute, so definitely go check that out if you want to see him. But without further ado, I'm going to send you off to Mushi's side of the world, where she is going to show you how she constructs this adorable little Brush Buddy for this challenge. And I will see you guys at the end of this video to react to the little guy that she makes. Okay, see you soon.
So as Newt has said, I have been challenged to make a Brush Buddy keycap. I have never made a keycap before. That's kind of Newt's thing. And my thing is hippers and keychains and charms and stuff like that. So this is my first keycap. So you're going to kind of be doing this new process with me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wing it. But first I want to draw out what Brush Buddy looks like. He also goes by Puff Puff, and I think that's easier to say, so I'm going to continue with Puff Puff. So I'm going to draw out what form I think Puff Puff should be in. If you don't know who Puff Puff is, or Brush Buddy, he is a character in an anime called Witch Hat Atelier. I've been obsessed with him lately, and he received a lot of love. One of my videos that I posted on Instagram, he was just a desk friend sitting holding a flower. He was very cute. I think I might make him in the same position of him sitting, but I might do his hands a little differently, like almost like prayer hands, or maybe he'll be like holding something to eat. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna draw him out first, I think. Or maybe I'll just, yeah, let's draw him first, and then we'll start making him. And then I think I have to like prep this key, maybe. I don't know. It's not a light up. I don't think it lights up, so I might be fine to just leave it as it is. As you can see, it has the escape letters on there, so I don't really want that to show up. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do for the base of the keycap. I don't know. I don't have this fully fleshed out yet. But you're going to come along with me as I flesh out the whole idea and make it. Let's go. Okay, so I think I found the pose that he will be in. So it will be from this scene where he is on the grass and eating, I think it's like a melon or something. It's like a little piece of a melon. So that is what we're going to do for the keycap. And then the base of it will be grass, so it'll be perfect. And that's it. That's it essentially. So we'll do like a layer of grass. Maybe I'll paint the keycap green, or maybe I'll just do a thin layer of clay on the side that's green. No, I think I'll paint it. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it white. And that'll be fine. And then that will be green. And then he will be white. And then this thing in his hand will be like a yellowish green. There it goes. Let's darken this up a little. His hand will be like a yellowish. There we go. There is Brush Buddy. So I think to start this, I am going to sand down the keycap on the top of it so that things will stick to it better. And then we can get like a good surface to work on. I don't know if that's what you should do, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to paint over it just in case, because I'm not 100% sure that it won't show through. To do this, I'm just going to take some white paint, dip my paintbrush, and I'm just gonna do like a big glob and then paint the top of it. It's nice and covered, so we do not see the exit anymore. Okay, while we wait for that to dry, we are going to start making Brush Buddy. So I am gonna use this little piece of clay because he has to be pretty small for the keycap, and I want to make sure that he fits on there nicely. So we're gonna make him pretty small. So I feel like that's enough. Okay, this is gonna be a pretty easy shape to make. I'm just gonna do like a ball and then make him into kind of I don't even know, like a rounded rectangle. Let's see, how big does he need to be? Oh, maybe smaller. Yeah, I think smaller. Let's see, how big does he need to be? Let's see what that size looks like. Yeah, that's a good size. So we'll do him this size. And that means all his little details are gonna be very, very tiny. We'll do a tail. We'll go in the back. It's so small. That's the thing with keycaps, is they're really tiny. Newt makes these all the time, but they sound very frustrating to make all the time. Which is why keycaps are so expensive. There's a lot of work put into them. You think that like because something's tiny, it shouldn't cost so much because like, oh, it's tiny. Like, you couldn't have put too much effort into it. But actually, like, the smaller things are a lot harder to make than the bigger things, because you have to be more intentional about your details, and things get messed up a lot easier on smaller pieces than the bigger pieces. The bigger pieces, you can kind of wing it a little bit, but the smaller pieces, you gotta plan it out so that you have space for everything, because fingers, you know, they're hard to control sometimes. Your own fingers is part of the biggest problem when you're making miniatures. So there are his little arms. So cute, so cute, so cute. So I think I'm going to add the fur now. And this is gonna take a little bit of time because I gotta do all these little lines throughout it. Also, I gotta make sure there's not any specks in here. So now I'm making the little feet, if you can see. Little tiny feet down below. And then I will make the melon that he will be holding. So I'm going to take a tiny piece of clay, about yay big. Can you see it? Yeah, there we go. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of this color that's like a yellow, but on the green side. Oh, it's very bright yellow when I scrape it off. But it's a cooler yellow. And then this green. Mix those together into my piece of clay. And hopefully that gives me the color that I'm looking for. I might have added too much green though. That is his little melon, and I am going to just put it in between his hands like he's holding it. I'm gonna make this piece of melon smaller because right now it's like too big and it's just not looking right. Okay, I think Brush Buddy is a bit squatty, but he is done-ish. I'm going to change something. I'm gonna change his hands. I am going to put his arms back into his body. I'm gonna put this piece of melon here, but then I'm gonna use the black clay that I threw away to make his little tiny hands. Oh my goodness. So freaking tiny. I'm gonna just, oh, can barely even do what I'm doing. Tis better. Now we got a little brush buddy, and now we have to do the top of this. And we're gonna want to put some clay glue on the top here. So I'll just do a little bit and spread it out. On the top. There we go. And actually, I'm just gonna use this leftover clay and make it a little bit more green. Like our grass. Trusty old ball of tinfoil and make some grass. This is how I make my grass texture, or moss, depending on what I'm making. And then we're just gonna lay that on top of here. Okay. And then we're going to add some glue to a little brush buddy here along his tail. we got a little Brush Buddy keycap. Let's go bake him. I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it looks really cute. I think in my head I wanted it to be a little bit taller, but I think it actually worked out better being shorter because since it's a keycap, you don't want it to stick up too much, and I think this is like the perfect size for a keycap. And he looks super cute, and I'll be listing him on my Etsy shop, and hopefully he sells. If he doesn't, I really don't mind because I think he's cute and I want to put him on my keyboard and keep him for myself. And I totally would keep him for myself if it wasn't for part of this challenge being that I had to list him on Etsy. So that is part of the challenge, so I have to list him.
Hello, it's me again. It's been a minute. I'm going to be live reacting to you to the completed challenge of Mushi's Brush Buddy keycap. So let me see. Need to get onto our Discord. Also, pro tip, get a Discord if you have a best friend that you talk to all the time, because it's much more customizable than any of the other messaging apps, and it's super fun. It's in our Mushi and Newt text channel. Let me see. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is so cute. Oh my, wait, I'm looking at the different. Oh, he's so precious. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. See, I freaking knew that she could make a keycap. I knew it. Yes, 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 yeah. Okay, I mean, challenge completed. Challenge 100%. Challenge done. Challenge received. Challenge submitted. This is like, he's so cute. Hold on. I think she sent me the scene that she recreated with him too. Obviously, you guys have already seen this, but like legit, this is my first time reacting to it, and he is so cute. Oh my gosh. So now the next step is for her to post this on her Etsy. Then some lucky person is going to have this adorable little guy on their keyboard forever and always. Oh my gosh, she did such a good job. I am so proud of her. I knew she could do it, and I knew that was going to be so freaking cute. So that is it for this challenge video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely pretty fun to submit a challenge and then be able to react to it kind of blindly, because obviously we show each other what we make on the daily and whatever, but I had not seen this yet. I was so excited to see it, and oh my gosh, like my expectations were already like, she's going to knock it out of the park, and she literally knocked it out of the park. So it's so stinking cute. I'm so happy. I can't wait to text her right now and be like, oh my gosh, you literally blew that away. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and join us again for our next video where Mushi will be challenging me to make something, and I'm very curious what that might be. So stay tuned. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!